Well, today Stadia sees the launch of the newest pro game in World War Z, coming in with some unfortunate problems already. Today also marks 3 new free-to-play demos on Stadia, and these are pretty dang good. We are also going to get 2 weeks of awesome free play days coming on a pretty awesome game. Finally, what Stadia is dubbing the Ultimate Stadia Sale. We'll go ahead and take some quick looks at that. Thumbs up for the algorithm, and let's dive straight in today's news of World War Z has launched on Stadia Pro. And the only problem is the game has been announced previously with crossplay. It's even on the store page here, as you guys can see, but according to the devs, or at least the official Twitter account, there isn't crossplay functionality at the moment, and they claim we will let you know if it's added at a later date. Players are now reporting it is taking a few minutes to get a full lobby. Bit of a bummer if this is indeed the case, but either way, I'm gonna jump into the game myself. Stay tuned for that video on me covering it soon, but make sure you guys claim the game and jump in and just have some fun. Keep in mind you can actually play with bots at the very minimum, so not all is lost. With that, Stadia today announced 3 new demos you can play on Stadia with no Stadia account necessary. First one is Super Animal Royale. It comes in with a 60-minute trial right in time for Season 3. Then we have a 60-minute trial of World War Z. So if you don't have Stadia Pro, today you can still jump in there and play the game for 60 minutes hassle-free. The game's also coming in at $39.99 on the Stadia store. But the biggest game in this bunch to get a demo today, in my opinion, is Humankind, coming in with a generous 2-hour demo. So that's a 120-minute trial, and I think that is pretty fair because it's a 4X game and they definitely take a few hours to kind of get into the title and know what you're dealing with. Overall, very glad to see the continuing of launching of these demos. I will expect this will be the normal thing going forward in the months and years ahead. Lots of games, including even brand new ones, will be getting these demos right away, and I think it's a great way to sell games on Stadia. With that, keeping on the subject as free, as you guys know, Elder Scrolls Online is getting a bit of a new expansion here soon, but it's also coming here in a week with some free play days. The base game is going to be available on April 13th all the way to April 26th at no additional cost on Stadia. Now, I highly recommend a very fun and very kept up with MMORPG on Stadia. It's the only MMORPG you can play on the cloud here with Stadia, and features full cross-play, and it's a game that I've really had a ton of fun in the cloud. I think you will as well if you give it a shot. Finally, what Stadia is dubbing the Ultimate Sale. We have a collection here of games with their Ultimate Editions at a reduced price. Dead by Daylight Ultimate Editions coming in at $48.99. You end up unlocking 34 original killers and survivors on top of the base game. I gotta say, not worth it in my opinion, and as you guys know, there is no bigger fan of this game than me, but you simply just won't enjoy or care for all the killers and survivors, and I think this is a little pricey. Destiny 2 The Witch Queen comes in at $67.99. The Dirt 5 Year 1 Edition comes in at $15.99. I definitely think this is not too bad for the price. They also recently added crossplay. Then we have a Doom Eternal Deluxe Edition. This is at $27.99. This includes the 1-year pass, so not too bad there. FIFA 22 Ultimate Edition's at $39.99. And unless you want FIFA points, I do not think this is worth it. Madden NFL 22 MVP Edition is only at $24.99, and I don't think that's too bad, but again, these games have been dirt cheap lately and are only going to be cheaper. Rage 2 Deluxe Edition is at $14.99, and this comes with the Rise of the Ghost expansion. I actually think this is one of the better sales on today's list. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is at $14.99, and I do not think the Deluxe Edition is worth it just for those cosmetics that you're going to get, because that's all you get, and some behind the scenes footage. But the game has been cheaper on previous sales recently, so if you just don't want to wait for a sale, $14.99 is still a great price. Now, the biggest sale of the week is the Ultimate Edition of Mortal Kombat 11 at $14.99. I think this is a steal, and the Ultimate Edition actually comes with useful things like the Aftermath expansion, a new story, 12 new playable fighters, and a lot more, guys. This is easily the best Mortal Kombat sale I've ever seen. Finally, Valkyrie Chronicles at $14.99 comes in with some bonus add-on missions and unlockable rewards, so this might be worth it if you guys really wanted to pull the trigger on this game. With that, guys, if you want an update on the new April games coming this month, make sure you click the video on the top left, and I'll see you in the next video.